Hey guys, this is Shannon back for another layout with Not Just for Boys Kit Club. I'm showing you what I'm going to be working with. This is for the September 2021 Enchanted Premium Kit, and I'm planning on cutting out these leaves. The paper you see behind it from 49 and Market, I'm planning on that being the background, and I want to use this stencil by Tim Holtz. It's this brick stencil, and it is so cool. So my plan is to go in using two colors of Nuvo, the drops, and then I'm going to use Nuvo Mica Mist as well as a little bit of Heidi Swap Color Shine in Black. So this is a repeated picture of myself on my very first day going into the office. That's the office behind me, and it happens to be brick, so I thought that would work. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and add the mood board that I'm working from. So this pattern paper looks like those denim pieces, and I'm planning on getting them all scrunched up and looking like flowers that will go along with that mood board. So first, I want to show you what I'm doing here. I did two nice little piles of those Nuvo Drops colors that are translucent. I also put in a little bit of the Nuvo Mica Mist and then just did some splatty bits with the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Black. That way I'm going to get some nice variation. Instead of mixing it all together, you're going to see some variation in my brick colors. So my goal is to get this glossy good stuff on my page. All right, see how cool that looks already? But I don't want it to just look like a big rectangle. So I'm going to keep working with it. I'm going to make sure that there's different amounts of color when I'm doing it. And I want it to be in different layers of brick. And what I mean by, all right, I'm not saying that the right way. I don't want it to just be a big rectangle. So do you see how I'm smushing it going up on an angle there? I'm going to be doing that to the left a little bit more and then going down to the lower right-hand corner, etc. So my goal at this point, now that I have it in there, is to make it look a little bit more freeform. But isn't that cool how the brick is looking? And it dries in this beautiful, clear, shiny, messy, variegated brick. Now, there's a lot of black in that center area, and that's where my photo is going to be. So don't worry that that's going to be super stark, although that can be a really cool touch if you're looking to have a bold, dramatic contrast. So before I go ahead and toss this little bit of mixed media stuff left over, I thought I'd come in and do some splatty bits with that. And all I'm going to have to do is add just a little bit of water. And it's going to allow that the Nuvo Drops to get just a little bit more liquidy and allow me to get some good splatters with it. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and detail cut out these 3 sets of leaves. I know I want to do that. I'm also going to tear this gorgeous paper by Bo Bunny. By the way, this is 49 and Market Vintage Artistry Essentials Virtue. And then this one is Bo Bunny Stay a While. Does it have a name? I'm sure it does. Neighbors. So I want to tear thin strips with it, get it damp so I can scrunch it up. I'll show you that. And then after that, I'll be able to roll them into flowers. I don't know what I want the center of the flowers to be yet. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. So I'm going to spend some time, like I said, I'm going to detail cut these out. And I think I also want to scuff them up. I'm in a scuffy mood with this layout. I have that. I'm going to do this. And like I told you, I was going to do tears with it. So I'm going to have those good scuffy edges as well. So I'm going to work on that for a hot minute. I want to create, I think, 3 flowers to go into the 3 clusters with these leaves. So a larger set, a smaller, and a much smaller, if that makes sense. And I'll be back and we'll go from there. Guys, I wanted to pop on really quick because I'm making these funny little funky denim flowers. I'm gonna pop it up right here really quickly that you see in the mood board. And I pretty much just took a strip of paper. Now I need to come out a little bit. Just a strip of paper from the Bo Bunny paper like we talked about. Went ahead and gave it a nice little misting. I'm going to do that front and back. And then I'm just going to crumple it up, get it good and crumpled and distressed and mushy and all of that good stuff. Great. And get the rest of the water off my desk just because why not, to clean it up. Okay, so I have a mushy little piece of paper. So what I did is I just started forming a little flower, and I'm going to mush it down in a minute too. And what I wanted to show you. So I'm just going to have these mushy little flowers, a few of them on my page. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 in a cluster. Don't really know, but then I'm going to let this dry and I'll be back in a jiffy. All right, my friends, check-in time. So I went ahead and detail cut out those pieces like we talked about it. And then you guys know these pieces that are in the a la carte section. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I did go ahead and detail cut out a couple of the flowers from them. And I'm looking at this piece here. I love it. It's so pretty. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet, but I have it on standby. I matted my photos in the same paper that you see in both my flower and the detail cut pieces. Great. And my photos, by the way, they're the same exact picture, just one's black and white. I was going to do a bit of a effect where you just have the two. Fun. So I have to attach all of this down. And I do have this mixed media. Let me show you how it dried, by the way. Yikes. So we've got like tons of glossiness. We've got the brick stuff. It's mucky. You're not going to see as much of the black, but there is variation in the bricks because I do have the 2 colors of the Nuvo drops as well as the 2 mists. So it's got all of this like grungy goodness. And I did make sure that they're not squared off. Okay, the bricks are kind of square-ish while they're rectangle. But I have the stencil stopping in different places to create some interest. So now, everybody, I am going to spend some time getting these pieces down and coming up with my title. And it might be Happy Worker Bee. I think that would be fun. So since I do know I want the word happy on there and it's big, I think I'll pop my photo stroke right about there. All right, let me get all this down. I'm going to get Happy Worker Bee on, and I'm going to do Worker Bee in these letters that we have here. They're a purple tone. And then I got to figure out how to get some of these on as well. I think they are just stunning, stunning, stunning pieces. So I'm going to get some of these gorgeous pieces into, which will make the P13 letters make more sense that they have the purple tone. Okay, I've got some work to do. I'll be back in a jiffy. So at this point, everything is stuck on. I actually just cut out this little coffee cup. I don't know if I want to have the coffee cup there or if I want this little heart there. I think I like the heart there, and I'm going to pop the coffee cup up in one of my little clusters. I'm trying to scuff it up just a little bit so I can see these white edges that are on these pretty little studio die cuts. Are so cute. Well, I mean, they're frames and all that, but this little bit is a little heart die cut. I find it to be so cute. There, I wanted to muck it up just a little bit because, quite frankly, most of this whole thing is mucked up a little bit. So I think I will go ahead and pop this up on a little dimensional adhesive as well. Get some of that teal, some of the pretty purple, all of these colors here, there, and everywhere. So definitely a coffee cup is perfect for this kind of thing. Hey, look, another heart. Oh, I could do that where I stagger the little hearts. I like that too. So yeah, this is the part where we just build and have fun. And I do have, where are they? They're so cute. The matching stickers. These were a la carte section that go with a pretty little studio grateful heart. So I'll find whatever sentiments work and pop them in my clusters and all that stuff as well. It's just so fun. So fun to give these guys just a little bit of extra personality on this page. But yeah, I'm loving the mixed media. I will be also, oh, these little guys. I have to remember to put some of the little leafy bits that happen with them in here. So if I have that, let me get a little tiny bit of foam to put beneath that. I have some foam little pad things over here on the side of my desk. So if you see me disappear for a second, I had them on something and then I aborted the mission and now I just have them sitting there. So I have to kind going to take them apart and make them cooperate all at the same time. There we go. So that makes my title cluster feel a little bit chunkier. This was big, and then this was kind of offset in a funny way. Just going to figure out how else to nestle the word worker in. So that's good. Now let's see. Does anything else? I love the purple in a couple of the places. I wish I had like more, isn't that pretty? Like more little bits. Oh gosh, guys, this isn't stuck down. We're doing our best. Oh, guys, I'm a mess. It's the mixed media and my glue isn't set. So I was just looking to see if that has any place in there. Maybe. I do like these little bits. It's just that I kind of have stuff everywhere. All right, purple. This is not really going to help anything. Ooh, I have the word love. And I do still have some of these feather bits. I can put them in. I think they're gorgeous. I used a bunch of them. Ooh, I have a black one. So I can put a black up into this one. Let's see. Oh, there's the better side. I'll put that up with my coffee cup. That will be awesome. So I do have the teal. I think I used the really deep teal one. So let's see. Falling for You does not work for the work one. Hello Fall? No, because this was in August. So let's see. What's this one say? Lovely Days Ahead. Oh, too light and beautiful and pretty. Okay, that might be it, unless, let me see if I took my favorite little ticket punch and see if I can get a good punch out of this one, then I can layer that up. Oh, I can. Good. So if I have this, a little bit of scuffing, then I can get the little ticket. I just want this color kind of spread around if I can. I like the idea of tucking it right there to fill in this gap. If I did that, again, I'm moving this photo around again that I have no business moving. I have issues, people. All right, let me get some foam on here. Okay, I'm just talking and rambling and not getting anywhere. So this is where I am with the layout. So I'm going to pop off for a second, look through the rest of the goodies in the kit, see if anything else will work, and I'll pop back on and we'll finish this up together. Right, so this layout is done. All I've done is pop in a couple words. I did find this little die cut that read Lovely Days Ahead. That was great. Popped in this tag and I punched out this piece and this piece from my small ticket punch. So that was it. And I think I'm going to pop in with some Jen Hadfield Gold Mist now because I have the gold here, the gold leafy bits. Oh, I don't know if you can see, I have the feathers in my two clusters. So I have a lot that's awesome going on. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have to switch over, guys. I'm on the bottom of this one. I'm going to have to switch over to my last bottle I have of this, although it's a totally full bottle. So I know I'm super lucky, but eek, it's happening. It is happening, my friends. So getting some nice, strong splatty bits here, there, and everywhere. And I will show you all the dimension that we are able to come up with this layout and the mixed media goodies and all of that. I like the way it came together. Let me see what I have here. You get a little bit around in these areas. It's awesome. Even I get some on the brick stuff, and then let me get some down at my title, and then we're going to be good to go. Oh, that's a huge one. Let me make sure that there's some other really big ones to go along with it then if it's showing off. Come on. Do you not want to show off now? Guys, I have to get my other bottle out. There we go. And then let me make sure that there's a couple really nice size ones up here then. Because I do love me some giant splatty bits, so that does work. All right. Then just some down here, and we are definitely all set now. Make sure that there's a little bit my fancy flowers as well, which is where I kicked off this whole thing. I just was vibing on the look of those rolled up denim jeans on the mood board, and I just went with it. I think they're awesome. I like that the torn bit looks like torn jeans. You can see a little bit of the back side of the paper on all of my flowers. And that is my layout of the day. Now, once again, I did not put any adhesive on the tips of my leaves. I like when they stick up a little bit. I find them to be a little bit more interesting. A little bit of texture, dimension, all of that good stuff. So that is it for today. I will have links down below for the website, for the blog, and for the Facebook group. If you guys have any questions, pop them down and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye for now.